Have you ever stopped to consider what is the legacy that you want to create through your business? Now, I know this might seem a very high, long, distant, wheezy question. And often when you've got a million things to do, thinking so far into the future and these such big ideas can feel like it's just pie in the sky and something that you absolutely have no brain space for. However, I think the question of legacy is very powerful and actually something that can give you huge motivation if you can really connect to it. This was the question that I asked all of the attendees on my planning day a couple of weeks ago, and it's fair to say it prompted an awful lot of discussion. Now, first off, there was a question about, well, what is a legacy? Is a legacy just something that happens after you're gone? And in which case, is that something that A, you should be bothering to spend your time on right now, but actually B, is it something that you have a huge amount of influence over, or is it all about perception? Well, what we really talked about around legacy is that your legacy doesn't have to be just what happens or what people think of you after you're gone. Your legacy is the impact that you have on every single one of your clients right now. Your legacy is about the impact you're having on every single life that you and your business touches right now. It's all about the ripple effect that your business starts for your clients. And when you stop and think about the power and the value and the impact of your business in that way, this is pretty deep stuff. It's also an amazing way to help you really focus on the value that you deliver. Because one of the things I see repeatedly in small business is so many people are shy or inhibited, or they just hold themselves back from really claiming the value that they deliver, from really articulating their impact, and from really stepping up and saying, this is what I do, this is what I create, and being able to actually explain to prospects, this is the impact that I have, this is the difference that my business makes. A lot of people really, really struggle with that. But it's one of the best ways to actually win the confidence of new prospects. So when you start to think about your legacy and think about the ripple effects that you create, it will also give you the skills and the confidence to be far more persuasive with future, new, amazing prospects to help them to come and work with you so that you can impact even more lives. So it's amazing, this idea of ripple effect. And if you just think about, let's think about a couple of fairly standard businesses. Let's think about a copywriter. That might not seem like a business that's creating a massive impact on the world. You know, you might write copy for somebody's website. Well, is that having a huge impact? But actually, if you think about what does that create? Does that create confidence in a business? Does it create the presence? Does it give a beautiful profile for every single team member in the business who suddenly feels that little bit more confident and that little bit more professional? Who are the prospects that then come and see that website and feel inspired to go and work with that business? And what's the impact of them becoming clients to that business? So ripple effects start really small, but they really can go big. Think about being somebody like a speaker coach and the power of helping somebody to deliver a message up on stage and all the different lives that that can impact, the whole audience that hears it, the family of that person, and every person that they touch. And so often we really play small on this impact that we have, because almost always when you're helping a business or helping a client, they're not the only person that is impacted by what you do. You will be helping their team, their clients, quite often their family, their friends. The ripple just spreads in so many different ways. So really getting in touch with this idea of the legacy that you want to create and the impact that you're already having and the ripples that you start is incredibly powerful to help you to really connect with your purpose and make sure that you're building your business in a way that's really aligned with your vision and your values. And it makes sure that your business is something that is going to create genuine, lasting impact that you can be unbelievably proud of. If you know this is something that you'd love to be able to articulate and you'd love to be able to dig into, but you feel like you just don't know where to start and it all just feels a little too highbrow for you, I would absolutely love to help you. Get in touch with me through tailory.co.uk and let's have a chat.